Hi, good morning everyone. Today I would like to talk about how to come to Australia and be sponsored if you are a plumber. So in Australia, plumber are very in demand. If you have skills and you would like to come to Australia, you really can come and find a job here. So how is the procedure? Normally the procedure is you need to approach the plumbing company. Okay, in Victoria, in Melbourne, there we have a few large plumbing companies. Most of the time, they provide service to a local resident. So how do you do it? Really, you need to go to find a job first, but you need to find out which company actually they are wanting to sponsor you. We do actually have a few of plumbing companies. We help for them. If you believe you are one of the very skilled plumbers, please contact us and let me know. Check my email below and my contact number below. You can find me and I'll be able to organize that for you. But essentially, work visa. Work visa is about first of all, you have a job offer. So the company wants you to work for them. Then, we need to ask for the Department of Home Affairs to issue the visa. So the whole process is really straightforward and simple because basically most of the case it's the company who's gonna provide lots of support to you. They're gonna pay most of the legal fees as well as department fees. Of course, you negotiate with them. Most of the time, the company willing to pay sponsorship fee, nomination fee, and half of the legal fee. And all you need to do is about the visa application itself. If you come here as a plumber, you can bring along your spouse. If you have any children, you can bring your children who are dependent on you. So that for them, if you have a spouse, she or he will have the same work right. But she doesn't need to work for the same company. She has the right to work or not work. And the kids, your children will have then access to free state schooling, school if they are age under 18. Now, lots of benefits from here. Then let me explain to you the process of becoming a visa work holder. Now, if you're a plumber, okay, you want to find a job, right? Most of the time you need to go have a look about in Seek because that's most of the jobs advertised in Australia. Okay, so by mind I have no contact with Seek, but this is generally one seek.com.au. Okay, this is primary source you need to find out. Now it's very simple, straightforward. When you send out your CV your cover letter, you just need to mention that you need a work sponsorship, okay? So you want to come to Australia to work for them and outline your skills. Even you're being self-employed and now you want to work for someone, that's fine too, because we have seen a lot of candidates who actually at the time they were sponsored, they are already a self-employed person who are trading themselves. And then they have contract from the client, but now they want to come to Australia. Now you submit your CV to seek.com, find a few companies, just send to them. You can send everyone because you're the same person. You can just send everything to them. You can send 100 CVs to see who is willing to sponsor you. Now, once you get job offer at this stage, some company will probably tell you, look, I don't know how to do the sponsorship application. I have no idea. Or some company might tell you, look, we have been sponsored quite a lot, so we know the procedure. If that's a latter case, which means they know what to do, then it's straightforward. They probably already have a migration lawyer, a migration agent working for them. They know how to find. If that's the front contact me. So you can share my information to them, say, Joanna's migration agent will be able to negotiate. So I'm not the middleman, but I'm able to outline and make sure all the conversations are very confidential to talk to the sponsor, the employer, which is the company, say, Look, if you want to sponsor, that is a potential cost, that's your obligation, how much you must pay to these clients, to these candidates. So make sure you know what you get, it's actually Australian market salary, it's not anything below that. So we want to make sure that's meet the legal requirement. At this stage, straightforward, I communicate with the company, and before you can come and work, you need to obtain a visa. And then we have 3 stages. Okay. The first stage is the sponsorship. Okay, the sponsorship it's about the company, not about you, not about anyone. Company has to become a standard sponsor. Okay, standard sponsor. And currently, nowadays that everybody can, as long as they are operating, legally operating, every company can become a sponsor, provided they operating at a good financial. And the sponsorship, once they launched, they will be awarded for 5 years, which means once they have the sponsorship, they can nominate anyone within that 5 years period. So the immigration fee for this one is $330. Okay, so it's relatively fine. Yeah. Once they have the sponsorship, they need to nominate this position. They not nominate you. They nominate one position. It's called nomination. Okay. So nomination, they have to nominate, for example, a plumber. They need to show to the department that we need a plumber. As simple as that. Now, for the nomination stage, there's something we might need to, you probably already checked, something like labor marketing testing, genuine position, as well as a training levy. Okay, so training levy. Training levy means the company must pay the Department of Home Affairs a training fee. It's $1,200 per year per candidate if they want to nominate that candidate. For example, if a plumber, because a plumber, this occupation is on a non-term occupation list. When I say non-term occupation list, means after 3 years working for the same company, you can apply for permanent visa. So that's non-term. Because it's non-term occupation list, this kind of work will be a work for 4 years work visa. Okay, 4 years. 4 years. Therefore, when they launch nomination, the training levy will be 100,200 times 4. Okay, this company must pay that, and they need to be aware of that. But some people might ask, why they want to pay me? I mean, they can go to the market, find someone, yeah, and they don't need to pay anything about visa thing. Why they want to nominate and pay this fee and legal fee a lot? In fact, I don't think the companies actually pay greater than the local people. Not because they pay you lower than that. Because generally speaking, because they nominate you for 4 years, you let's stick with them for 4 years. This is what you want, right? And that's the company wants you to have this kind of commitment to them. In the 4 years, they don't need to worry anyone. They don't need to worry that you leave the company. Of course, I don't think if you're working in a very bad environment, you want to leave, you want to stay. But generally speaking, Australian companies are very good, friendly, and then you have a lot. But some cases, really, some kind of industry that people don't stay very long time. They either go self-employed or something else, and then the company has to pay a lot advertisement to find someone who is suitable and provide them trainings. And this probably, I think, they were greater than 10,000 to have one staff there for 4 years. So in fact, when they do the nomination part of work, they don't necessarily pay, more in regard to getting people in the position. So that is why it's really good to always, negotiate. It's nothing wrong to ask because if you're worth it, you can ask. Now, the third one is visa application. Okay, that's really your part. If you're a visa candidate, it's your part. Now, at this stage, you have to have a, license. You have to meet the requirement, health requirement, character requirement, and a qualification requirement, of course. So this is real your case. At the time, you need to provide department that you're able to meet this requirement. You are a qualified person. Of course, you want large visa application. If you got job offer, you don't meet them. That doesn't make sense, right? Because the company will check everything about you, whether you can do the work. So at this stage, there's probably no problem at all. So for plumbers, our successful rate has been 100%, no problem. All companies, plumbing companies, and we don't need a lot of efforts. And the company and you don't need to worry anything, because really we are really professional body, we're professional people. We know how to get things done. The processing time for this one is really quick, okay? And generally speaking, if everything goes right, 1 to 2 months, you'll be in Australia. Okay, 1 to 2 months, you'll be in Australia. So entry day, you must enter Australia after within 6 months after visa is approved. Now, this is really general requirement. I don't want to go to in depth because that's part of my work. Today, I just want to outline that you can actually come to Australia, be paid a decent salary, bring your family over here, and have kids to go to school, and have your wife to work full time, and just simply because you're a plumber and someone wants you to work for them. Now, if you have any questions, comment below or send me an email, or simply just contact me directly. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I regularly update Australian laws and policies. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.